I think we're back in action here. Sorry about that, you guys. OBS is new to me. But hopefully I did fix the, yep, okay, now it is coming through in full resolution, and I do believe the audio, everything should be good to go. Cool. All right. Let's take a gander here. What do we have going on? SPY, trying to find its bottom. Got a little bit of the lunch lull going on right now, it seems. What's SHIB up to? Oh, SHIB, there we go. Trying to have a push. Maybe this will be our entertainment for lunch until everyone comes back and decides to make everything explode.
Kat, could you pull up the Bkkt chart real quick and
Sure.
look at the 1 hour?
The 1 hour, yep.
Hour candle
Oof.
today.
Oh, yeah, that looks,
I heard you got volume on there too. So looking at that 2nd hour today, that's kind of, to me, a dragonfly doji, because you have super high volume for a candle that only opened and closed. It had a big range, but it only opened and closed within 2 cents of each other. So that, to me, kind of classifies as a dragonfly doji, especially if this next hour candle can close above the open of, I guess, that last hourly candle, which is that dragonfly doji. I don't know if you have any opinions on that, or if any other analysts have criteria that they classify for dragonflies, but that to me is pretty damn close. It could, the open and close is supposed to be on with each other, but on a $5.50 stock right now, 2 cents, there's a little bit of wiggle room on that. A little bit of a bullish indicator, which is it just kind of cooled off. It rode that flag, and now it's breaking out of that flag after that dragonfly closed.
Yeah, actually, doji candles, I've dove into a few of them, but I'm actually not too familiar with dragonfly. I'm actually reading, I just looked it up and I'm just reading a couple things about it right now.
Yeah, it's just interesting when you get any type of doji with a high volume candle, because really what dojis mean isolated is just indecision, and so it's just it popped in pre-market, it came out of the gates really strong, and then there's just this tug of war of indecision, which created that doji candle.
Yeah, a lot of looks like obviously overwhelming buying pressure, because I feel like that holding, especially above its low point, because obviously it opened, came down, and then rebounded in a major way, got pushed back down. So yeah, just a lot of indecision. But then following that with this strong green on a lower volume, I think that's a pretty solid sign.
Yeah, it's also a bullish engulfing candle as well.
Looks
at this point
beautiful indeed. It's like a little wedge, and now it's doing a little flag wedge here.
It is very oversold, or I'm sorry, overbought right now on the SO. I'm sure on the RSI, which doesn't mean a whole lot by itself, but
let's see, might be going for a breakout sooner than later on this guy. SHIB kind of doing the same thing, just chilling, look at break out a trend. Got this guy, higher low, possible little break there. Oh, we might be shaping up for an exciting back half of the day. Comment on SPY. SPY is, well, I mean, it's looking like it's consolidating along with everything else at the moment. I'm not sure if there was any particular news or anything that came out that made that sell-off happen, or if it was just kind of organic and algos and bearish intent. But I mean, it looks like as of now, 1, 2, 3, and then it continued to hold this level after the higher lows of 447, and then it's made higher lows ever since on the minute side. So I mean, I would say breaking out of 448 might be a decent trend reversal, trying to break back over these, at least on the daily. Long term, however, of course, with the caveat of the Fed meeting coming up, because obviously that's kind of a roll of the dice. But just from that technical side, I did kind of have this in mind. It came down obviously in this big recent sell-off. It did bounce, consolidated, kind of made that higher low, came back. Now it's having a little breather retrace. So holding this level, I think, for a bullish indication would be extraordinarily important. If it breaks back down, or if we have like bad Fed news, or everyone loses their mind over some other piece of news that comes out, then that could all, of course, fizzle. But that's just my opinion. Anyone else want to hop in on that one?
Yeah, I mean, on the SPY, just looking at the 5-minute intraday chart, it hit that 450 resistance, which was kind of an established resistance line back if you go back just the previous 2 days. Back on the 3rd, there was a nice consolidation period on the 5-minute chart, which the top of that consolidation was 450. And then again, the 4th, last Friday, before it had that end of the day run, it did have a little bit of resistance to get, and had a hard time getting across that 450. So.
And people were saying that the volume's a little low on the YouTube stream comments. Are we still having that issue, or are we sounding better now? I just adjusted a couple things. And while we're waiting on that, let's see if I've missed any. Okay, good now. Cool. All right, so we had that question in the way. Let me check Discord, see if we got any questions in there. Play Rumble, DWAC, yeah, definitely a possibility there. Oh, someone said Fords. Savage to Ford. Let's take a look. Ooh, yeah, that is having a nice little move there. Everything seems to be doing the same thing. Like it was having this, like, you know, all this excitement in the morning. We had this run up. Everything kind of chilled out, came down. Now it seems like we're kind of across the board seeing a little bit of a, Bkkt, a little bit of a bounce. Keep it rolling.
Walmart seems like it might be wanting to come down to 135.
Walmart, let's take a look at that. Where is my... Oof. Yeah, that is looking...
Look at the, pull up the daily chart. It's making some pivots between 135 and 141.
Yeah,
and it's kind of broken that midpoint, that 138, which was support back in late December. It's kind of broken below that point, so sellers might be targeting that 135.
That's a tough one too, because this level would be pretty damn important for it to hold. So, I mean, if it does end up bouncing here, just because of this cross on the RSI and some of these indicators, yeah. But if it doesn't hold that level, I would definitely agree with you down to 135, just about.
You also have earnings coming up on it, I believe on the 17th.
Interesting. You know, I like me some earnings plays.
It might be something to watch if in the next, within this week, it comes down to 135 and you start to see a pivot off that 135 again into earnings. If, that's your thing to play earnings, you might see a swing up to 141 if reports are coming out good and the market reacts accordingly.
Yeah, that would be curious because with all these supply chain restrictions and all these different things, but however, Walmart is Walmart. So I mean, I'm sure they're still crushing it in some capacity, but BFRI continuously climbing up over 125. BFRI, let's take a look at that, Mr. Head. BFRI, Terra. I've been hearing a lot about this one. Let's take a look. Ooh, yeah, it's really been on a nice little tear here. This is a pretty substantial level as well for it to cross that 460, because it looks like it's already been, it tried and then it got rejected, higher low, and now it's trying again. Yeah, that breakout of 460, then it would be looking at 5 roughly, and then of course past that about the 650. Oof, yeah, that is looking kind of interesting because it finally, after all the selling off, finally is now seeing a little turn. Yeah, I feel like we're seeing a lot of that right now. Of course, all these, I'm not too familiar with the fundamentals on BFRI, but just like, you know, the PROGs and all the other stocks, usually you're kind of waiting on something. Technicals, of course, can help you out in the meantime. Of course, crazy runs, I'm sure, will be prompted by good PR and, you know, releases of news and partnerships and things like that. But if anyone else has more details on BFRI, definitely feel free to throw them in. And what was this one here? Thoughts on PROG? Yeah, I went over that a little bit earlier. I still think PROG looks strong, especially now that we have, after that major sell-off down to the 103, finally had that bounce. We haven't really seen that level again since. It did reconfirm with that higher lows. I mean, I think it's a long play in my opinion. Of course, unless they come out tomorrow with some crazy news, that could become a short squeeze very quickly, of course, or just a squeeze in general and really good news. But just in I guess the more overall thesis, I think it's just a waiting game a little bit. But I definitely think when they do pop, it's going to be substantial. It's just a matter of, I think, waiting on it. DWAC, CFVI, and PHUN. Let's see. Well, DWAC was ripping, obviously, the last few days here, so it's been doing real well. Got up to 90. What is this? 96.55 today. Just kind of no big deal, you know. Kind of made a little head and shoulders here. It's kind of chilling, consolidating around the 91.50 area that I have marked out here. Did make some higher lows and then some lower highs, so hopefully we'll see a break to the upside on that. Of course, PHUN, usually my thesis on DWAC will always match PHUN's because they move pretty much hand in hand. If DWAC takes a hit, so does PHUN. If DWAC runs, so does PHUN. So pretty much the same there in my personal opinion. And what was the last one? CFVI. I feel like we looked at, did we look at that one? Actually, I'll keep that up. CFVI. Whoa, okie dokie. Hi. All right. Well, that's strong. It's green. That's for damn sure. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, is there news? Let me see if there's any CFVI. Oh, it's a Rumble SPAC merger. Is that? Let's see, February.
Yeah, that's your Rumble.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah,
that's another, basically a Trump play. So that's going to sympathize with your PHUN and DWAC.
Makes sense. Yeah, I was trying to think why I'd heard that one so much, but yeah, that definitely makes sense. I mean, yeah, and everything's looking to have a pretty pretty solid day that's tied to, I guess, what they were talking about earlier with like alternative social medias and all that kind of stuff. I suppose it kind of makes sense with everything else taking such a massive hit. Man, SHIB is just not stopping today. It really wants to just rip some faces off, make some people happy today. Yeah, CFEI looks quite strong. Let's see, what do we got on there? Ooh, that's interesting. So it did come up and just tapped right off its all-time high, it looks like. Yeah, like exactly 16. Well, I think this is pre-market. That's probably why.
I think it set an all-time high today.
Yeah, because that this candle is from pre-market, and so it doesn't count. Yeah, no, that is a new all-time high. Holy hell!
You could be. I would maybe watch for a retracement and a possible cup and handle setup. If you just look at the whole chart from initial run up to now, you got a nice cup handle forming.
Yeah, it's
Retracement.
if it doesn't hold this current run, I mean, obviously, like you said, it's I think it would breathe a little bit, maybe down to like 1350 or 14. But yeah, no, I mean, if we keep seeing all these other ones pump, I would assume we'd continue to see strength in this too, hopefully. SHIB, man. Let's do a new intraday on SHIB. Why not? Why not? Before lunch ends, you know?
Cryptocurrency just in general strong. So Bitcoin was up, I think, at about 1% at pre-market. It's now up 3.6%. What's SHIB up for the day? 22.5%. Damn.
That's just wild. I mean, like I said, this
definitely the one of the largest runners. There might be some super small cap coin that's run more today, but in terms of anything that's got any real market cap, SHIB is definitely your winner.
One, it's like
Matic.
I think
Matic
people
is now
were
down percent.
Huh. Oh yeah, I saw. Oh, and that was the other thing. I obviously someone always knows something, but I saw I think like a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, someone loaded up on BITO calls, and Bito had been getting hit pretty hard, and I was like, I wonder why. And then of course, like crypto just rocketing. I'm like, yeah, they wanted that exposure, but. Yeah, this 38 level is going to be really interesting. I'd assume we're probably not going to break it on the first try, but who knows? And I think that's the other interesting thing to me is people get really used to the idea of crypto just running in general. But even from SHIB's standpoint, like the size of these candles, like these daily candles, looking back, like we haven't had this much movement since this initial like sprint. So it does make me curious.
Yeah, I mean, it's come up to the same volume levels that it had back in October that made that huge run up. So it's right there at that threshold of enough, but not compared to its actual peak when it was at what, like 80, 88?
Yeah, that's yeah, that RSI is really getting up there, but like you said, it could go higher. That's not out of the question. Well, I'm really glad I kept all my SHIB because I at certain moments I was like, yeah, this is a long-term hold, but dang, and then all of a sudden just okay, glad I didn't do anything with it. PROG still fighting. Alright. I think they had a meeting and they were like, alright, you know how we get retail? We're just going to bore them to death. Just going to go sideways.
I know there's a lot of excitement for SHIB, but you can't forget about loop rings.
Are we allowed to talk during this?
Of course.
You can always talk.
Oh shit!
I've been watching. You guys are naturals.
Except for the fact that I was just informed of how bad my chair fucking squeaks, and I guess how bad it's picking up on this mic. I didn't realize
I was
how
like,
bad
Matt,
it
you need to go
was.
get a new chair.
Yeah, Discord has been doing really good, I guess, with the noise suppression because it's never been an issue. But this is picking up like the raw audio, so like it's just in the back. I'm like, oh yeah, I do need to get a new chair. I feel bad for people's ears right now. I'm so sorry.
Dude, sheep and loop ring. Like Boule is right. Boule, Mr. Boule, my guy, you are so right.
Yeah, Sheep is killing it today, man.
Did you guys cover what the spy's been doing? Because oh my god, is it sick looking?
Yeah, someone asked about it a little earlier. I mean, I was gonna say on the 2 hour, it really needs to hold this level unless we probably will see more red. But in the long term, medium term, I should say, I'm still relatively bullish. But that Fed meeting, I feel like it's just gonna mess everything up regardless. So.
Mess it up or mess it down?
True.
Honestly, I'm expecting there to just be news like, yeah, inflation's happening. You just watch the rocket just get shot out of the sky.
Yeah, it always seems to go down that way, and it's always when you're expecting it to be bearish that all of a sudden they're like, you know what? Actually, it's going pretty good. Let's blow your puts out of the water now.
Are you still bullish on Snapchat, TD?
On Snapchat, I actually wasn't trading Snapchat, but I know that it. I wish I was, honestly.
I'm just saying because somebody in the YouTube chat said TD was very bullish on Snapchat a few months ago. Has anything changed?
I was bullish on it. I didn't trade it. I was looking at what was it? It had made a huge move. I'm trying to remember when this was. Let me go back and look at my daily chart. Cat, if you're on the stream, you can take a look at Snap on the daily as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to share your screen, I could pull it up and just throw it on stream.
Oh, sure, we could do that really quickly. I got to prepare for a meeting, so I've only got so much time now, but we can go ahead and cover this.
Yeah, I figured this would be good for when you are kind of in and out. That way you don't have to end the stream, but I can still just throw up your screen whenever you want.
Yeah, that works. And hey, now you have the recording, so
Right.
let's see. Yeah, I can't remember when it was exactly that I had made a call out on it. I want to say that it was like way back.
Oh,
Like,
no, hold on. He said it wasn't Snapchat, it was Saya Coin.
oh, Siacoin. I've been in Siacoin for ages. Yeah, Siacoin, it's sold off pretty badly right now. So this is actually a good entry for me. I sold a huge position that I had in, wasn't Siacoin, it was Ada. I sold some of my Cardano ahead of that big market crash. So I had I brought that money into the stock market to trade around with, and right now Sia is like way oversold, down at a point is like 1.1 cents. My upside for Sia is $1 in the next 5 years. But yeah, I'm still super bullish on Sia. The coin is it's really secondary to the use case for it because Sia is it's a it's a network ecosystem for file sharing. Think of like torrenting, kind of, but it's a distributed file share between peers. So the way that the coin works is that peers will, or I should say clients, will pay Sia Coin to servers to host their files. Um, and the servers maintain that file storage, and it's stored redundantly across um, 6 different nodes. And I was like, that's a really cool use case. Like, that's a perfect use case for blockchain technology. Incentivize people to store files for you, and that way you're not mining coins with, like, by burning electricity. You're just earning it through staking and by storing files on behalf of client users, and that maintains a healthy ecosystem. I could talk all day about Sia Coin, but I don't want to do that since y'all are talking about stonk stuff. That right now we've got a whole bunch of other stuff running. Sia Coin is one of those where it's like just buy it and forget about it, and keep accumulating it. When you have some extra cash you're not doing anything with, I feel really good about it. Yeah, this is Sia Coin's chart. It's bounced off of this a few times now, so it's actually a little oversold, as a matter of fact. Nice bounce right off of this lower level. Low point of 0.8 cents. So right now, for me, that's a really good entry. And I just noticed that the OBV is the OBV is very interesting. There's accumulation going on here with Sia Coin. Somebody's accumulating it. Interesting. Well, that's my 2 cents on Sia Coin. I'll go ahead and give the stream back to Kat.
I know you're good. That was perfect. I was just actually sprinting to get coffee. While just like I need. Oh, we got the closing. We're seeing a little bit of green coming back into the unusual loss flow on these.
You got your Twitter up, brother.
Yeah, that's accidental, but luckily all of that is able to be public. That's all good.
You did have a question about BBIG and Peloton. Looks like I think Peloton has earnings tomorrow.
Peloton. Let's see. Yeah, that one had me
They took
curious.
a big hit, didn't they?
Yeah, they took a hit because I guess it came out that they were stopping production of their bikes or certain smart fit devices, and then I guess that wasn't true and something. And then I saw something this morning. I'll have to look it up real quick, but I think I saw an article about possibly like Apple or someone considering buying them or something like that. Let's see. Peloton.
Yeah, I think that I was watching some DD floating back and forth on that. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but those all seem like rumors that were somebody was working on debunking it. I don't know if anything came out of that, but it wouldn't surprise me if these rumors got started as a way of escaping a bad long position that got crushed. So if there's somebody with a huge position in Peloton, some big institution that would be able to influence the markets, guaranteed they would try something like that in order to get out of their position at a favorable price.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, it seems
seeing.
like there's rumors about Amazon, Nike potentially buying uh, potentially buying Peloton. Apple's in the ring too, but it seems speculative way that it's worded on all these news articles.
Yeah, like Market Rebellion this morning, I guess, or yesterday, tweeted out the Nike consideration one, and I believe I just saw another tweet regarding the Amazon ones. I feel like we're probably looking at the same thing, I assume, but it's interesting nonetheless. As far as this goes, let me go back here.
Shouts out to Mr. Head, our Nike queen of the Discord,
Yeah, that's right.
who's typing right now. Maybe has
She's
some
like,
Nike
"Oh, I
news.
got some info for you."
She does.
Yeah, Peloton though, I mean, it did. I mean, just like a lot of other things, I feel like a broken record today. But I mean, it had this long, long downtrend since uh, November.
She
Basically.
said she has no inside information, which is really good and healthy and, very good for the stream.
We would
But
we
she
would
could see
never be asking
Nike
for
getting,
insider
You're
information.
right. If she started that, I would be like, all right, let's end the stream real quick. But no.
but she could see Nike getting into something like that, which is cool to hear from somebody that knows how they operate.
Yeah, I mean, I know they did partner, and the rumors in and of themselves, even with Apple and Nike, aren't terribly out of the question because Apple and Nike are also partnered for all of their fitness equipment. They have their own like little Nike Fit, implementation like within iOS and stuff like that, or at least they did at one point. I'm not sure if that's still the case, but it's not like they haven't worked together before. You know what I mean? So I feel like it could also be relatively collaborative if Nike bought it or if Apple bought it or if Amazon bought it. I mean, it's all kind of,
Yeah.
I believe the CEO came out and said that they weren't necessarily stopping production, but he put it in words of resetting production levels to adapt to seasonal demand curves.
Gotcha.
Which is more or less the same thing.
CFEI, whoever asked about that earlier, that one's still looking to push its intraday, I think.
If there was the possibility of something like that, like say that Peloton was actually going to be bought out by a major company like that, that would be a solid acquisition target, especially for somebody that big to just absorb them and be able to turn their earnings around overnight because Nike's got unlimited cash. Like they could just dump a bunch of money into their technology and ramp up their manufacturing and their marketing game. Like there's a lot that they could do to turn that company around in a hurry. But if it's an acquisition target, then my thoughts are that it's going to be difficult to time any kind of like options on that, which is why I wouldn't play it. Unless you're buying shares and you're looking to, if you're going to trade on that speculation, you should expect to be holding for a long time, and for the news to just come out of nowhere that suddenly they're being bought out at X dollars per share.
Yeah,
and I don't know enough about acquisitions to actually know if I'm on point with that or if I'm totally off base. So I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with you generally that just like with all the other stuff, if you're just waiting on the catalyst, but you're not sure when or, even relatively how long, I would agree with your thing on either shares or obviously leaps or like something that just gives you at least, I mean, unless you're super, super convinced that it's happening sooner rather than later, within a couple months, then of course that's your own thesis. But I mean, I would, say at least like a year out, like on options, if you're going to do something like that, just strictly for the reason of waiting on that catalyst. And the other thing we've seen on top of that as well, which is also kind of, and I don't know if this would necessarily apply because I don't think Peloton's quite that large to make it an issue, but of course we've seen like mergers get halted, or like they're like, oh, we're looking into this for this reason, or like a little piece of news comes out and they're like, it's not going to happen, and then like 2 days later, so it can be a lot of a mixed bag of events, I suppose. See if you guys got me curious as well. RSI is really high.
I'm just so curious about. Oh, sorry, you were talking about RSI on which one? CF acquisition?
Yeah, someone brought it up as a question, or just like thoughts on it, and I was just taking a look at it, and I was like, man, it really wants to. It's set its all-time high today, and now it's still kind of looking like it wants to push a little bit. Where is it at? I need to reorganize my charts a little bit. I'm probably giving people whiplash.
I still need to figure out TradingView myself. Like, it's so it goes deep, man. It goes real deep.
Yeah, I realize how much now that like people are actually watching my charts. I realize how much I'm clicking through tabs, and everyone's probably like, "Where is he?" Just going through all these different ones. I'm really curious what's gonna go.
While you're looking at your different charts setups, Jeremy asked if we covered PROG yet. I don't believe we have.
I've made just a couple of brief things that I think one or two people asked about it, but by all means, if you want to go over it again.
The only thing that I'm noticing is that we've got a triple top with Progenity breaking just above that $1.60 resistance. So we're establishing higher lows each time. I don't want to keep stealing the stream from you because I've only got like 5 minutes to talk about this before I have to go. But since somebody did ask, and I know that a lot of people are going to ask me later on, like, why aren't you covering PROG?
No, yeah, by all means, go ahead.
This is the minute mark to like clip to put out a clip for the basement. So Progenity's got let's see, I got my stream running. Cool. Thanks, Kat. Man, this is so much easier with you running the stream. I should have you do this more often.
Yeah, I'm down for
it. All right. So Progenity's got this falling wedge here. It's a little bit difficult to see, so let me change the colors on this a little. There we go. Okay. It's really this falling wedge that we're very interested in. So this rectangle that you see here is a area of supply. I noted this zone of supply because of this consolidation that we had run into. This was following a major dilution event. So a bunch of people were buying up shares here. This is a huge area of supply. A huge area of support. People who were buying at this price were buying millions and millions of shares. So there's a lot of buyers down in this area for this price. After that big move that we had back on the 1st of October that brought us all the way up to a high of $2.20. And then dilution, and they're like, we're going to sell like 30 million shares, and everybody gobbled them the hell up. And then we took off straight for $2.15 all over again after that dilution was over with. So this is a marked area of supply, or marked area of demand. Area of demand. I keep saying supply for some reason. This is an area of demand. So you can notice that we broke down below here and then had a huge green candle. This would, looking at how this falling wedge has played out, we're getting ready to break out to the upside. So this is what I'm looking for on my chart, is for us to break out of this area of demand. The major resistance is at $1.60. We've touched the top of this falling wedge twice now, and we have broken through the horizontal resistance at $1.60 3 times. So that's an indicator that this is the major area of resistance where they're keeping it down. Short interest has also been climbing. I actually would need to go back and double check my Vortex charts just to be certain of that, to see where we're at currently. I'm just going to confirm for myself over here on my charts here on the side real quick. I got 2 minutes. Go faster, TD. Okay, yeah. Progenity short interest over the free float is 9.68%. Current short interest is about 13 million shares. And the estimated short interest of the free float is basically consolidated to where it's at right now. There's 88.7% utilization marked on Ortex. So that means that roughly there's about 2 million shares left that could be used to short Progenity if we're just taking in what remains on the utilization. So whatever lendable shares are available, there's like less than 2 million of them. And that's all the shorts have to work with that we know of that are marked here. The other bullish signs that I'm looking for, OBV, y'all that know me, big indicator for me. OBV is it's flat as a pancake right now. I'm looking for OBV to make a break above 2 billion. 2 billion. So if we see OBV crack above this, that's going to be a huge indicator for me. I'll go ahead and mark this for the Discord. Done and done. Shut up, trading view. I know what I want. And then the last piece of it is this, these higher lows that have been established. We got 1, 2, 3 on the daily chart. So every day we're establishing higher lows now at this point, and we're getting ever closer to breaking out of that 160 mark. We had a huge zone of strength here as we were approaching that resistance, and then cracked straight through it and fell back down. So right now we're consolidating. I'm looking for us to break 155 again before the next run. It looks like PROG is getting ready to actually make that move soon. And in my usual fashion, I have bought some even bigger position in Progenity, doubling down as I tend to do, like an idiot. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add some more calls to my position for Progenity. I'm setting mine for $2 for March 18th. March 18th. And then we'll just see what happens. So I got to bail. I'm late for a meeting, so I will see you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.
All right, brother.
Sweet, cool. So you said you wanted me to do 1255 to 101 on that? Oh, he's deafened now. Never mind. PROG moving, Joseph says. Let's take another gander. Currently. Oh yeah, a little bit. It's trying to break its trend again. Let's do it.
Man, I really hope this is the bottom for AMC.
Same here.
Kat, if you look in the live stream questions, Mr. had posted about an email like she got, but it was from Reddit, like a Reddit post. Like it's not that. It's about PHUN. PHUN is they supposedly they're announcing things maybe.
Oh, let's take a look.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Brad,
All I know is PHUN is
that's
running more, and it's really fun. Ha!
Badoom. Nice. Okay, let's do that.
yeah, Brad Pascal's the Trump marketing guy. that we were talking
Oh,
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say, because I know that somebody said his name.
See if I can find it.
Well, maybe just the chart of PHUN.
Solid point.
And you got the SPY up 3 times on your chart.
What'd you say, Boule?
No, he had another one where the SPY was up on all the grids, but he changed it already.
Oh yeah, I have one that's set up for multiple time frames for SPY. But yeah, like I said, I need to, if I'm doing the streams, I should probably reorganize these because they're just for my messy trading use. Wow, yeah, fun is really pushing. Let's go.
Yeah,
And
fun.
BTBT might be getting some
Oof.
movements.
Let's see, BT. Oh, BT.
This is all from the Dilly Dark Pool.
Dilly
Can be
Dark
found in Hell's Trading Floor.
TM.
The dark floor of Dilly was popping this morning.
It sure was.
You know.
Almost having a heart attack over there. She was like, the dark pool of Dilly is real. I'm like, yeah.
Hashtag
Ooh.
not an analyst.
CFVI just broke out and made its new all-time. There you go for whoever was looking at that. This might get interesting. ET just not phoning home right now. It's disappointing me.
Sands is looking real good.
Sands, oh yeah, looking to push. All right, now we're coming out of lunch. We're just getting ready to rock and roll.
What are you gonna do, SHIB?
Oh my God! Look at PHUN go. Holy fun. And GMU's getting some volume back.
Holy fun indeed.
Yeah, you got that slight resistance at 325 on PHUN back on January 18th.
Thanks, Occams. Reeling me in. I appreciate it.
I'm just making observations.
Bringing me back down to earth.
You do on the daily chart on PHUN, the QQE mod just flipped green, which that's a bigger time frame. Only look at the 3-day. Still not green on the 3-day.
Oh yeah, at any point, Occams as well. If you want to show anything on your screens, let me know and I'll throw it up here, by the way, or anyone else that wants to do anything of that nature.
Sure.
Thanks for the offer. I'll pass.
Okay. I know how you feel about screen sharing.
You want to see your SHIB chart?
No. Kat really helped me back in the day with my SHIB, like wedges and everything.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was going on a little streak there, just like doing random TA on SHIB for no reason, even though I had no intention on selling it.
Yeah.
Be like, it's gonna break here, and it's like, why does it matter?
We were doing it for the screen shares, though, like the screen grabs.
Yeah.
It's really fun when you are in the SHIB army and you have a nice position just to watch it, like when it's like blowing up. It's just a lot of fun.
That is true. Yeah, once we start eliminating decimal points, that's when I'll be, oh wow, fun is pushing. Go fun. This is fun.
I know, it's so much fun. Let's go.
So my thing is that I'm just curious if, because this is a little bit, I mean, DWAC's definitely pushing as well, but usually fun doesn't get like ahead of it. I'm curious if there's something leaning a little more towards funware as far as just the, and probably is related to what Mr. Head said, I would assume. Yeah.
Well, and if she just got that email, think of all the other people that got that email, you know?
What's it looking like on Google Trends? I'm curious if people are starting to search.
Ooh, and CFVI broke new all-time high. Nice. Thanks, Ben. I will say our Discord is just so great. The people, you can't find people like this at other places.
Yeah, Discord rocks.
So currently, DWAC and CFVI getting more Google searches than PHUN, but it's curious that it like you pointed out, Kat, that it started popping before DWAC.
Yeah, that is interesting. Group hug, absolutely, Mr. Head.
Dude, 82 million in volume on PHUN. Damn.
Yeah, that one, what is this? That 1 minute candle. This one's just over 1 million, and this one's just shy of 1 million. Those are just within two of these little minute bars.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Looks like the spy's trying to go green on the door.
Oh, let's go, baby.
Oh yeah, Spy. Come on, save the whole market here. You've been dampering it all day. CFVI really pushing.
Glad I got out of my bros calls this morning once it got over $60 because it had a nice pre-market, but it has come down.
PROG's trying to push a little. Come on.
It's always good when you let a bro go.
I knew someone was gonna make a bro joke.
That bro go.
I didn't have a good one. I didn't want to interject. I just was like, you know what? Someone will come up with a better one. Thank you, Dylan. Oh, come on now, Spy. You got this. Bring it home.
Dang, BTBT.
Yeah, BTBT looking.
And SHIB. Oh, I'm so happy right now.
Yeah, spy's green on the day finally.
Nice. Let's go. Come on.
Got some boom coming in. GameStop went green. Fucking sins though. Jeez.
There you go, Spy. Keep it pushing.
GME definitely catching a good bid.
Oh, yep, DWAC trying to get it now. Sure, PHUN will also. Oh yeah, look at there. There you go. Wow. Let's push it. SPY also trying to keep it moving. Let's go. Oh yeah, we're looking good now. Yeah, DWAC's not far off from I mean, it could definitely hit 100 even by end of day. I mean, that's not even out of the question at all, the way it moves. Damn. Oof. Okay, let's watch the fireworks. Anyone else got any runners? Any fun stuff? Sen's waking up. J Ruff. Yup.
And I'm just really looking at all these oil and gas companies, Exxon, and Exxon specifically right now. I think it's up 35% on the year, just in the past month and a half.
But that's ZOM, right? XOM.
Yes, correct.
Let me see.
I can share.
Yeah,
I don't know
definitely.
if you want me to just pull up my Exxon chart real quick. I don't know if you can. Do you see my screen, Cat?
Yep, I gotcha.
So it's.
There we go. Let me get you on the YouTube stream real quick. Oh, that is not what I was wanting. Wow. Lord, that has a lot of duplicates. There we go. Sorry about the inception, everybody. There you go. You should be good now, Occams.
Okay, so just a quick note on Exxon. I see two very large patterns that are playing out. Yeah, hold on, let me change this back to auto. Two large patterns here. One of them, you can see at this yellow ascending line of resistance been created back here in December. You had the 20. So this is your COVID drop off. You can see it in the price of oil. As oil comes up, all of your oil and gas companies are coming up. But as this is happening, they are depleting supplies throughout the world, and eventually they're going to have to get back to pulling back supply, and that is going to probably affect the cost of oil. And kind of like we were talking about last night, I think that oil is probably going to get back above $100 a barrel before it starts to really come down. But specifically on Exxon, there might be a little potential for a retracement just because of this ascending level of resistance. It's broken out of this wedge right here that covers multiple, let's see, all the way back to 2014. So it's made its COVID recovery plus then some, breaking out of that pattern. But now I see this new ascending wedge here that it is making, and it is right there on resistance. You can see on Friday it has that wick. It got rejected. Today it's retesting it. So I'm very curious about this level on Exxon, this $82 level, see if it's just going to continue or if it's going to pull back in any kind of way. If it did pull back, it could try to come back down to its previous structure. That would be pretty extreme, down to $66, just because of how strong the U.S. The crude oil per barrel is right now. I just don't see that happening. But you could get something that maybe tests this microstructure right here, pull back to upper 70s, 80s, which, there might be, if you're in oil and gas and you're following this stuff, there might be a little bit of an opportunity to catch some momentum back up to resistance and possibly above it. But just one that I'm watching.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I think I would agree with you on that, just because there's been obviously oil's just been up and up and up and up and up. I think today was one of the only red days for like oil futures in a while, and it seems like the running thesis is it's probably gonna go over 100. So yeah, dude, that would not surprise me for ZOM there.
Yeah, ZOM. I mean, you can pretty much plug in any of these companies, and the charts are gonna look pretty similar. But just keeping an eye on futures overnight and looking at that oil price. Once it comes above 100, it's naturally going to come down. I didn't think that it would get up above 90, but I guess just in the world we live in today, it's gonna go back up above 100 again, and until that supply issue is dealt with, and they can resupplement all of their reserves, then you're not going to really see that come down.
Yeah, oil does make me curious. I'm still holding on to those ET calls because it still has been grinding upward. It just happened, like I said, the first day for oil futures being red was today, so I think they're kind of taking it back a little bit, having a little breather, but it still looks like it could continue moving up along with a lot of other oil stocks that have been running.
Fun. Do it. Your BFF in the Discord said, J Ruff said he thinks Bkkt is about to move.
Yeah, Bkkt.
He said it just like that too. Move. Get out the way. I bet the first comment on this video is like, make that girl stop.
Yeah, Bkkt. Ooh, look at ya. SPY doing its job so far, holding everything up. Get it. Yeah, PHUN is really trying to get it rocking and rolling here.
Yeah, Bkkt volume has just been kind of dying down. Expected for lunchtime. We'll see if that picks back up.
Yeah, it looks like the market's still kind of deciding on what it wants to do for the day. So I'm curious to see how we shape up here near the end of the day. SHIB taking a little bit of a breather, but still holding its level pretty well.
It needed to take a breather, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, it can't just sprint like that forever, but no, it still looks really good. Go ahead, PHUN. Do your thing.
Have you guys looked into KAL or KAVL?
I think someone brought that up.
Holy
earlier.
moly. Wow. When did you get in that, Chef Pew Pew?
Oh yeah, it'd be moving. Oh wow. Yeah, that's
Some nice gains, Chef Pew Pew.
yeah, that $1.50 it just tapped off of, but because that's a pretty major resistance. But yeah, after $1.50, then about $1.80, then $2. Yeah, that's a lot of upside. Wow.
Dang. That's crazy.
Wow. Oh, CFVI just cracked 17. Whoever was calling that out earlier, if you got a position, congratulations, because it is running. RSI's high as all get out, so you may want to take a peek, but it's definitely moving though. How's DWAC and PHUN doing on that? Yeah, they're still climbing. SHIB still holding this major break on the daily. Yeah, the market's kind of making everything do this little pattern here. Ooh, DWAC, whoa, and PHUN. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Whoa, what we doing? What you doing?
Holy Toledo.
Holy
I have a
Toledo
guy that
again.
works for me. And whenever he's like an old Italian barber, and whenever he gets excited about something, he goes, Holy Toledo. I just love that.
It's a great word.
I know. Yeah, fun. I mean, what did PHUN get to when it ran up, whenever that was? I should probably know that, right? Part of my trading plan.
2404 is its 52-week range.
Really? I thought it was like 15 or something. Ah.
Look. When did we do that? Oof. Wow. That was, wow. Yeah. October. Is that pre? Or let's actually do 2 hour. pre-market? Yeah, that was pre-market. Interesting. Yeah, 24. Interesting. Yeah, Funware also has quite a bit of upside.
Yeah, that's a lot of upside.
Oh man, DWAC is really trying to push over 95. Let's get over 96. Come on. SHIB, what are you doing? What are you trying to do?
You know, I'm really into the super trend buy signals. On the day, PHUN just actually triggered a buy signal, so that's a good thing. We're about to moon.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Whoa, CFBI
I
still
say
running
we,
SPY.
Disney has all the shares, and we're kind of like a we thing.
Oh, SPY's trying to recapture 450. Let's go for it. Come on.
Ooh, spy. You taking anybody else with you? Yep, it's taking Express. It's taking Bed Bath and Beyond with it.
Oh, it
And
better.
he's pushing a bit. SHIB, what are you doing? Ooh, SHIB.
Ooh, MGM's
Yeah,
trying to break out as well.
my fun calls just really got fun.
Dilly, your MGM's trying to push the intraday too.
I sold some of her.
Hey, that's all right. You made a pretty healthy profit, I assume. So.
Yeah.
Ooh, Bkkt trying to come back. Let's get it.
We got
Not
Mr.
all of her.
Brown asking about CEQP.
CEQP.
Never seen that one.
I have not either. Let's take a look.
CEQP.
Nope, that is not the right letters. CEQP. Jeez, why can't I type today? Alright. Ooh,
Cat's flustered.
I'm always flustered. Oh, yeah, that does look really nice, actually. God, everything's just been so beat down from just the overall market, and it's all kind of coming down to these patterns. Yeah, I mean, this would be, let's see, try to get like a break about there. So, yeah, 28 and above is what I would assume to be kind of like the line in the sand for if it gets rejected and goes back into that trend again. Overall looking solid though. I mean, it's starting to make these little higher lows here just a little bit, and got that downward trend. Yeah, I mean, it could kind of build out here till, you know, the 8th, which is tomorrow, and into the next morning possibly. It could obviously get rejected downward, but I mean, it does look pretty darn strong. And you also got the momentum kind of turning. RSI's starting to turn and cross a little bit. It looks pretty good to me. I would just watch that level right there. J Ruff, Bkkt breaking out. Boom. Boom indeed. Where is it? Like I said, I gotta reorganize. Gotta get organized. Ooh, I like that too. Bkkt.
What's the actor's name that he's like again?
Paul Rudd.
Thank you.
Yep. He is my Paul Rudd.
Was it? Yeah. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah. Yep. He's very much Paul Rudd-esque. A lot of positivity. Bkkt. Alright, Spy, what you gonna do?
And
Look at us.
it'll get real interesting. Above 570 on Bkkt.
Yeah, CFEI is still moving my way. I don't know if the person I mentioned is even still in here, but that is still pushing.
So just to give you guys the bear's perspective, so coming out of lunch, obviously you're taking a look at the different stocks that are pushing on volume, right? So you have stocks that had a good morning solid volume on the way up. They consolidated through lunch, and coming out of lunch, you're looking for that volume. If volume is not there on these running stocks, then you're going to see a breakdown in the afternoon. So right out of lunch, take a look at the volume on these or these bull flags that are forming on some of these stocks. IBKT, if it's able to get some good volume, it'll probably head on its way up to 675. If it doesn't, then you can see a probable breakdown.
That is what we love you for.
All right, here we go. Bkkt tapped at 570. Expect a good move right here. Pop or flop. After 570, 588. Shit. There it goes. There she blows.
Which reminds me, Dilly, I plotted that back at you in the morning. Notice how it's every time the BBKT has tried to break down it's gone bounced off right BWAP every single time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do see that.
OneZilla is asking if it's too late to get into Bkkt. It has had a good run, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would only I would only say that you could get in if you're comfortable with a pretty significant potential downside, just considering the run that we've had. I mean, it could be if it comes down to retest as an example, like even 460. I mean, that would be like a 20-25% drop. So I mean, that's pretty substantial. But it does also have that upside as well. So it depends on your confidence level, I would say.
When I look at plays like this, and like what I like to do is buy shares at this point, because again, calls can go south really quickly. It's all about timing. And when the FOMO is like really kicking in, just for me personally, I have lost too much on just FOMOing into like call options or, doing that. So I like to scale in to my plays. So especially if I'm kind of on the fence, I'll scale in, like, well, I'll buy like a small portion and then buy more after I see what it's going to do. But I personally like to buy shares at this point. but I'm not an analyst. Hashtag.
Yeah, it's definitely a risky one, and these are the ones that you know, if you want to, you know, roll the dice, so to speak, but that's definitely what it is, because I mean it could easily, like I said, kind of fill that gap back down to the other side, and then even continue up after that. But I mean, do you want to get in and then have to hold at the right? You know what I mean? So there's a lot of considerations to make there. And these runners are always a kind of a gamble. But CFDI is really pushing. Wow, still.
But if we bring out the daily chart on Bkkt,
Yeah, I was gonna say full disclosure on that. I picked up nothing huge, but like a $7 call for March, like earlier when it was showing a lot of strength. So, you know, I mean, it's just a small little bet, but I mean, that's why it's, like I said, it's kind of rolling the dice a bit. But I mean, if it continues on a technical level, I'm sure Boulet's about to get into some of that, but, you know, could definitely be a good candidate. So, speaking of which, Boulet, did you want to share your screen or anything?
nah, I'm good right now, man.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I'm about to put some in my belly. Got the munchies.
Gotcha. All this green making me hungry.
So, does anybody in the Discord right now have any questions or things that you guys are looking at that you want Kat to pull up on stream? You could either write it in Film Studio chat or live stream questions. Or do any of you have anything you want to talk about?
Yeah. Update on send short interest.
Ooh, I see Fitz. Fitz is typing right now, and I bet he has something good to say. Oh, he stopped typing.
And then Mr. Head said XLNX. Occam's called out.
Kat, are you doing any earnings plays or anything this week?
I didn't have my eyes on anything quite yet. I don't think we even have coming up.
I can't remember if we talked about that at the meeting last night. I'm sure we did. It went by so fast.
Quick. What do we got coming up? Let's see.
Someone asked earlier how they buy SHIB. I personally use Coinbase. They're kind of expensive on trading if you try to do it multiple times, but if you want to buy and hold, it's probably the best thing. Um, I think there's some other ones, but you'll need like a VPN, like Binance or whatever. I would not trade any crypto on Robinhood at all. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. Only because Robinhood is not a wallet. There's no way you can try to use it in the transaction to pay somebody or to send somebody money. I would definitely not trade any crypto in Robinhood.
So this is what Earnings Whisper has up. I mean, Pfizer and BP could definitely be interesting, of course. Let's see, what else we got? Chipotle, Peloton, of course. CVS could be an interesting one. Canopy Growth, some weed stocks in there.
Oh yeah, oh my God, that's what we talked about last night. At the professionals meeting, we talked about the weed for the marinara stonks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we said it way too enunciated twice, so I think we're already
well, hot diggity dog.
Yeah, because you got you got Canopy, and then you also have where's he going? Aurora, which would also be interesting because I know those are two pretty big players. Twitter could be an interesting one because I don't know if they're gonna do too hot considering everything, but who knows? Yeah, it's an interesting earnings play for this week there. Maybe I'll hop in something. We'll see. Shall see. MGM gunning for a new intraday high.
What has a new all-time high?
MGM is trying to make a new intraday high.
Oh, really?
It's trying. It's at 45.78. The daily range is 45.87, so it's about 10 cents away.
I feel like all of my charts are also equally as messed up because I think we all are in the process of transferring over to TradingView, but I'm like half on TradingView and then half like still using Webull for some of my previous lines and everything.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I don't even have that excuse, unfortunately, because I've been on TradingView for a while. I'm just sloppy.
Yeah.
I think is so I can't even use that. Oh, I just got it. Nope, I've had it for like a year. I'm just bad. That's all.
In the morning, I just get up and stare in the mirror and I'm like, be Occam's today. You can do it.
Yeah, we all strive to be as organized as Occam's is. I'm just like, I don't even have that many words to say. Like,
Well, when it comes to TradingView, the key is when you're making drawings and you're using your different templates, just
I could barely hear you, Occams.
Is that better?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little
Night
bit better.
and day.
On the YouTube chat that they can barely hear you.
When you're on TradingView, utilize the object tree and group when you're making drawings for a day and it's relevant for a certain time frame, make a group of that drawing and give it a name in a folder so that you can always go back and look at your drawings in groups and hide things as necessary and layer them in. Because if you continue just to mark up a chart over 6 months, you're going to have so many lines on there, it's unreadable. So you need to be able to
show us that?
Yeah, sure. So I think I'm still streaming my screen.
Yeah, I got you up here.
Let me pull up something that might have a little bit more here. So this isn't the best example because this needs to be put into a folder, but see all these drawings here that I've made recently, like just say that I made them today. I can come in here and highlight the ones that I want, create a group of drawings, rename this. You might want to put like a date on it. What's today, the 7th? However you want to organize your drawings. And then you have the ability to hide those and show those so that you can go back and pull up your ideas.
Oh my God.
So then you have all of your different, and my forward is a mess right now because I went nuts this weekend. So this is not a good example, but
You've been going nuts on Ford.
you know, you have all different type of drawing on your objects trees. So that's just one way to utilize organization inside a trading view. Because if you don't do this, then you're just going to have this huge, and you're going to have to individually hide things, and then you'll lose like, well, and even on these drawing trees yourself, you can call this, like if I wanted to rename this, I believe I can rename this and say, you know, this was on 2/8/22.
That's okay.
I marked it as, you know, and then I can put a little note there or whatever.
Okay, you've blown my mind in so many ways. So how do you prefer to like mark up your objects then? Do you do it by date, or what is the most useful?
Really, I do it. Let's see here. Like if I'm ever doing like all these Fibonacci retracements here, I would usually just group them into like a fib tree. So I would grab all these, put them together, rename them. And it just depends on what I was doing. If it was just all on one specific day, I could just maybe put fib levels 2/8/22. I'm sorry. And then
Big Shot said magnets.
you've got that magnets.
Yeah,
The magnet tool.
perhaps.
So you can, if he's asking about, or they are asking about the magnet tool, that's this over here, and that makes it to where when you go to draw, it will start to snap. See how my crosshairs are snapping to everything? So that gives precision. Because if you don't, then you can maybe be a cent off or 2 cents off, and that does make a difference, especially when you're drawing ascending and descending levels of resistance.
Yeah. This reminds me of when I was learning Photoshop back in the day.
Yeah, you basically have it's the same idea. You have your object tree. Your layers are really going to be made by you within the object tree within folders. So, and if it's just like
Trading
an
View is
idea,
so awesome.
like maybe you're running, turn everything off. I think I have a GAN fan. I don't know why this says BBIG on here. It's interesting. Well, anyways, if you have an idea that you're working on, and just say that you're trying to find descending levels of resistance with a GAN fan, then you can go in and label that just, you know, like a 6-month GAN fan resistance. And that way you can always go back, because you might run multiple GAN fans, or you might run multiple retracements, but each time you run that, you have a different idea in your mind. So it's really just up to the individual of how you want to label those and put those in, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does. That's great. That's like extremely helpful. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we need to do like some different, you know, Occam's teaches us how to use TradingView better classes.
It's just, I mean, you can, I'd be happy to help, but experience is everything. You just get in here and start utilizing it. And once I mean, this is all I use to chart. I mean, I won't even though I'm buying and selling within certain brokers, like this is the only charting tool that I use, the only one. Unfortunately, you can't connect the big brokers yet, but they are starting to add on different brokers that you can trade within TradingView, which I'm excited to know what they'll have in the future. But
Do
if you
you
do want,
trade through TradingView?
so I will connect my Gemini once in a
Okay.
while and use that, but I don't really actively trade crypto. So yeah, and then you can connect like if you want to do futures forex.
Does TradingView have a way where, for example, what you're doing right now, you can publish that because I know they do the
Mhm.
publishing, and
Sure.
then I can load it into my TradingView and it has like all your lines like preset on the same chart?
Yes, I believe if I go to publish this and I can
Uh-huh.
give it a title, description, load in tags, and kind of give TradingView an idea of what category it fits into, so they know where to stick it on their site. But
So then if I'm following you, I can pull up what you've just published and it will make
yeah,
my
so,
TradingView.
like if you came in here to Mr. Head, excuse me, sorry about the short position on that one, but I believe it didn't work out too well anyway. So I believe when you're looking at it on your end, you should have a make it mine button somewhere down here, because I'm looking at my own post here. We could maybe pull up how we want to do this. Where's my screen? So I got so many tabs open right now.
Well, I know I follow you.
Let's see here. So if we go to
I have no
community
idea how I
trade
find that
ideas,
though.
if I just come in here to this trade idea, maybe it's not maybe it's only when I share a link. So let's try this real quick. Like if I shared this chart, I can come up here, copy link. I'm going to drop this in the live stream, or I'm sorry, the film studio chat.
Perfect.
Pull up that link,
Okay.
and then
I'm
there should be
going.
like a make it mine button.
Okay. Hold
Let me
on.
know if there is. I've seen it before.
This just pulled up.
Does it just allow you to copy the link?
It didn't take me to a live chart.
No, that's not going to be a live chart. That's just going to be a um, just a snapshot of the chart.
Yeah, it's a snapshot of that.
Okay,
Yep.
so that's not the one.
And it says copy link at the top of it.
So I wonder if it's only when I go to make it.
Like shared.
So this is sharing is on. So this is the funny thing that I don't like about TradingView. To get my live link, I have to get onto a web browser and get
Yes.
onto this chart and get it. And I think that's when you can click. So
I
when it's live, I think that's when you can click make it mine.
yeah, I just
But
got
isn't
off of the TradingView program and now I'm on a live or I'm on the website.
isn't your link always gonna be the same?
Yes, the live
Because
link will.
that's yeah.
Hey guys, ASTR.
Holy shit.
ASTR Astrospace.
5 minutes is dramatic.
Hey Verde, how you doing? Whoa.
I'm good, thank you. Just finished work. Is this a halt? I think it's a halt.
Yeah, it's halted.
Looks like it.
Wow, it pooped its pants.
What's
You
happened
took
with it? Let's see. Launch aborted around engine startup, according to NASA.
That'll do it.
Let's buy some puts.
Mhm.
We're starting to see some money flow back into SPY and some of the
MGM.
sectors. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of movement here.
I've been talking about MGM.
MGM, I
Really?
think I'm 70% up actually.
It's trying to move.
On my
It's
calls.
just tapped its intraday high. Let's see if it can break.
Yeah, it's kind of approaching resistance zone.
Tyson Foods must have sold a lot of turkeys and chickens for Thanksgiving and Christmas because they had a killer earnings.
I was gonna look into those car sales stocks. I might do that tonight. Some of them have, speaking of earnings, some of them have earnings this week and next week.
Yes, someone brought up Carvana earlier on stream. They were talking about Carvana.
Yeah, I think that was one of the main candidates to do something, just because the RSI is a bit divergent. And you've been in this very long downtrend ever since half of last year. Well, I'm actually gonna go and join Flabber in the basement to work on the bot for a bit.
Oh,
I'll catch you
okay.
guys in a bit.
Later, Verde.
See you, man. Thanks for hopping in.
Sorry, my thing just broke when he started talking. Okay. No. Yeah. Is it working now?
Yeah, it's working. I was wondering because I saw your message. I was like, are we having disorders? Apparently, there are some reportages of YouTube outages, however, so if you guys out there in YouTube land start having issues, that might be why.
Okay. No, I think my computer just, I need like a desktop for sure. My laptop doesn't like me very much sometimes.
MGM tried to
So,
brick, but couldn't quite get it. Let's try.
what are you talking about?
MGM. It was trying to retest that high, but it got rejected, but it's still trying now to
Mm.
push it.
So then Occam's, are you still there?
I am. I'm sorry.
Um,
I got sucked into looking at things.
Oh, no, that's quite all right. Do what you got to do. I'm just curious if there is a way to like share that stuff at some point. Because that
Yeah.
kind of a thing would be really neat to share in the Discord, just like as a way of teaching like how to set up a chart or kind of at least how you do it. Because I mean, it's one visually really cool to see that, but then having set that up on your own can be a little difficult if you're not comfortable with it.
So you're saying more of the ability to look at the chart and then import all of those object trees to like your actual own desktop?
Yeah, well, maybe not all your object or not all that whole list, but even just like one chart, if there was a way of importing it with the indicators, it would be
Yeah.
cool. But I don't know if that's possible. So,
I know I've seen it before. I know I've seen it's called and it says make it mine. Those are the words they use. So
okay,
I'm gonna look into it here in a little bit. And
I'm going to Google it.
there's
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
mm-mm.
Yeah, because that would be really neat.
Oh, that's how do I do that when I go to share?
Oh, here it is.
It's when you go to chat. Where's that link?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So if I go to this link and I go to copy link, it's not giving me that option. Yeah, it pulls up that box where it shows you can copy the link and you can set resolution, and then there's that make it mine button. But
Yeah.
for some reason, my mind is drawing a blank of how I get there. So
Well, are you clicking the megaphone?
which megaphone?
Like on that image?
Hold on.
Hold on. Here.
That guy down there?
It
Okay.
says that's what Reddit said. And you know
Yeah,
how
and that's
Reddit.
on the share screen, and I'm trying to figure out how to get when I go to my own share. Make it mine. Okay, yeah, there it is. So if it's a posted idea in TradingView, it would show up right here in ideas. So, and if you have the link to that idea, which would be posted in Discord, you would be able to just access it directly. But you could technically search through it in TradingView, and if there is one, you can hit this share button and then make
Okay.
mine.
Oh,
Oh, and
duh.
I don't
So-
have enough. I have full chart layout, so I'd have to actually delete a chart layout before I could import that chart, because I guess it imports as a full chart layout. So
Okay, so-
let me try this real quick. I'm going to go here.
So I need to click make it mine. Obviously,
Yes.
why would that not be like, okay. Hmm.
Make it mine. Okay. Yep. The objects are in there and everything. Yep, that works. That's what you're looking for. So it's got to be the link.
Am I not following you? Do you have a link to your little TradingView thing?
Yes.
I'm struggling to find. I feel like their layout is kind of leaves a lot to be desired sometimes.
I always forget how to get to my own link too.
I know.
Um,
So I'm following Verde.
how do I get to this? I've seen it before.
It's our first day, guys. Bear with us.
Oh shit. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Yeah, yeah, take me off real quick so I can search in here, because I think it's within. Okay, yeah, my bad. Thank you. I totally forgot
Good,
there for a second that we're even live.
good catch, Cat. Yeah.
At least the furry tab wasn't up.
What did he say? Uh-oh.
How the hell do you find this? Now I feel like an idiot. Ah, I found it.
Ah.
So this is weird how this posts, because it's technically me promoting. Here, I'm going to put this in a mod.
No, that is not self-promotion.
Well, because it's like it asks you to sign up though. So here.
No, it isn't. It's okay.
Okay.
It's not. That like I'm asking you to do that.
Okay. Well, it's in live stream chat. So there, and I have no idea why TradingView decided to make my name on the link Excited Dove 778. I did not choose that, just to let you know. I thought I found that in the past. I thought I changed my name, and it never changed the actual URL, but
It won't take me to it.
that is savvy.
I'm signed in.
Maybe.
It's all right. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
We don't. Yeah. I'm not a complete noob. Yeah, I found it. Great. Oh, I wasn't following you. But now I am. I can't wait for the day where I go into this page of Occam's and he has a published SHIB chart.
You want to see us publish SHIB chart? We can. I've just never really fully analyzed SHIB before.
Well, it's obvious because you don't have a published chart about it, but I know it's coming.
We could look into SHIB, especially since it's running right now.
It's flying. It's not running. It flew.
Again, I want to, and True Demon said it earlier when he brought it up. Saya, was he talking about Saya coin? Is that the one he's in?
Yeah.
He sold Cardano and bought Saya. So he said it. He's intrigued by it because it's got an actual real world function to it. Like it solves a problem that's out there in the world. And so I guess my big lingering question, and not that you can't just trade off the technicals on SHIB because obviously it's running, people are making money on it. But my long-term question, because I'm always going to look through the lens of the long-term investment, regardless of whether I'm day or swing trading, because that's just how my brain goes. But I just question the actual real-world functionality of the coin and what it actually provides to the world, besides being a cryptocurrency.
And I appreciate that about you.
So I'm going to look into it.
Which is why your chart for it will be so much more interesting with that layer added.
Yeah, just kind of looking at the bigger picture on the 1-day chart. You have I'm going to call it 3 consolidation areas of supply and demand. And that was at the early.
Do you want to screen share?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot that I took it off.
It's okay. It's our first day. People don't realize that because we seem like pros, but really it's our first day. We all got hired yesterday.
There's nothing professional about this.
All right, I got you back up.
Okay, so SHIB, you've got 3 consolidation zones, and that's the early part of the chart back in September 21 right here. And then you had a run up. You have this little plateau. This was a really nice healthy sign for SHIB, but the only thing that I don't like about it is that this little consolidation here is below this. So you're setting your consolidation zone, it shelved up, and then it took a step down a little bit. And so the stability, when the coin decides to be stable, you really want to look for these type of shelves, these volume shelves, or the consolidation shelves to go up, just like you would for the price. You want to see higher highs and higher lows. Same, consolidation can kind of give you a key of the health of when it does run up, how severely it can come down. And so the only thing I just don't immediately like is that if this little shelf right here lined up with this one back in October, that would make me real confident on SHIB. I would have loved to see that, but that obviously didn't happen. And I'm just now looking at it in this way. But it is now above this consolidation zone. And if it can close a candle above it and then maybe switch over to the weekly, if we switch over to the weekly chart. You do have this a bit of I don't want to call it a flag kind of.
When does your chart start for SHIB?
Well, this is just this is only taking, I'm only going back to October because it's whatever here I can see which one am I on USD.
Yeah.
Because I'm only going back. We can look at, I think I'm looking at Coinbase. So it's just
that's when they listed it.
Yeah, that's
right. So maybe
Correct.
go look at a different one.
Yeah, we can. We can look at I wonder what's been holding SHIB for a while. Gemini. I guess I can look at Binance. That's Tether.
Binance.
Why can I not find this? There's no Binance SHIB US stuff. Interesting. This is how little I look at SHIB. Kraken, maybe?
No, Kraken was recent. I didn't know that when they listed it, they only had the history from when they started listing it.
Yeah, because that's where you're pulling your source.
Oh,
I,
okay.
I find that the
I guess
Binance Tether is the most accurate. That's the one I
So
use.
you're using Binance Tether. Well, maybe I have looked at it before. I have a drawing.
Oh, the truth comes out, you guys. Wow. A secret SHIB fan.
Hold on. What have I done here? I don't even see. I did. This is okay. Learning moment. This is exactly why you want to drop these things into folders and make notes on the name of that folder, because I have no idea what I was looking at. So like this is useless to me now because I have no idea what my thought process was back then. Yeah, I'm not
PHUN
sure.
looks like it's about to maybe do something. For all the people having fun today, congrats to you.
We are out of lunch. Sorry, we're out of lunch, and Bkkt is getting volume, but on the downside.
Yeah, I see that. PHUN is getting volume for sure. Woo! Let's go, guys. Let's fucking go right now. Oops, I said a word. I'll mod myself, Fitz. Whoopsies. Shout out to all the Hype Squad members of the Discord. You guys are awesome. We made a role inside the Discord for all the Hype Squad so people kind of know who has been bringing DD from other sources into us. So it's been really great because we have some people that are super passionate about certain plays, and then they're on Reddit and Twitter and all that and space calls, and they bring that DD in. So it's been really cool being able to, like, one, thank them, but also when you're inside the Discord, you can kind of see based on the color of their name and all that who knows something.
Oh man, DWAC just popped over 96, and I think PHUN is probably going to follow here momentarily.
Yeah, man.
Let's go.
Be right back. I'm gonna get more coffee for this run.
Says your stream is paused by the way, Occam's. Still with us. Right, so I'm back. I don't know if we lost Occam's for a moment. What's your deal? Somnoy, whatever.
What are you talking about?
Whoever's in chat, tell True Demon his moderators suck, not doing their job. I'm just like, why are you so mad, man?
Oh, that's too bad.
Did Occam step away?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, DWAC, trying to push here.
Are you still in DWAC, though?
Mm-hmm.
Did I ask you that? I thought it. You're not?
Yeah, no, I'm still in DWAC. Now mad chat is targeted for a bot attack. Okay. Are you talking about the little spam ones? The little... Because pretty sure we had those. I mean, there's other bots. Feel free to let us know, but... His pronunciation sucks. Oh, that's funny. What's happening with PROG? Holding up. Just kind of hanging out in 158. Okay. Then what is it then? I'm just still confused as to what you're talking about. Still, like, I don't understand. There's a bot. That's why wouldn't you just point it out? I'm still confused.
What are you talking about?
There's just a dude in chat I'm just confused by because he's saying we're having like a bot attack in chat, and I'm just confused as to what he's talking about.
Oop, that was me. Whoops. Who said that?
It's insomnia. He said it's pronounced like insomnia. What is this?
Is it on YouTube though, or in here?
Yeah, on YouTube chat.
Oh.
Somnium. Okay.
That was interesting. I just read that. All those chat messages right there.
Yeah, I was so because I mean, at first I just saw the bot attack thing, and I did see like a couple spam messages that I already hit, and I was like a bot attack, and then he's just like, "You guys suck," and I was like, "Okay, but you didn't." What I don't. What are we supposed to be seeing? Like I don't understand.
I was still waiting for the question. Like, okay.
Right, and he's like, "I have subs." I'm like, "Cool, then you should know. Like, what are you pointing out? Like, I'm confused." Like,
I put him in timeout and told him to get off my lawn.
So looking at afternoon plays, guys, there's there's a very little movement due to the choppiness on the spy. Nothing really that's catching my attention. Looking to the other mods, it doesn't seem like there's too much going on. The ones plays that we were looking at, they'll have a lot of follow through right now.
Yeah, I'm dealing with a bunch of emails from stuff.
At least Fung is moving.
Yes.
It's doing his job.
MGM's moving again.
Somebody brought up Las Vegas Sands too. I think that's a sympathy play with MGM as well.
Really?
ooh, PROG trying to get a little push. That's cool. That's good.
Oh yes, PROG.
It's finally pushing back 160. Let's keep going. Down with it.
Oh yeah. Oh hot damn. Yeah, PROG's been looking pretty strong lately. Like it's coming around.
Man, DWAC's really trying to hold on to that 96 level. PHUN pushing 337.
Oh no.
Sorry, guys, I had to step away for a moment.
That's
Very good.
okay. Oh, I didn't even see PROG shot up to 166 today. Dang.
Yeah, had a good morning.
Yeah.
PHUN already broke 100 million for the day.
Holy crap.
Yeah, by far the most traded stock today for sure.
Looks like you have some fans in YouTube chat doing.
Oh God, no. You're joking. What voice?
No idea. No idea.
Who is this person? Want to have a lawn party?
Wait, who's Sarah?
Me. I forget it's my name too, personally. My mom doesn't even call me Sarah.
I didn't even know we had a Sarah in the Discord.
We don't. She's gone. I took her out a long time ago. Buried her out back. Get off my lawn. I'm done, sorry. Yeah, Fitz, I can do that. What do you want me to do? You want me to mute and unmute you? Yeah, so Boule Fitz wants to come on and talk to us. He's got his AirPods. I am going to be air traffic controller for Fitz, one of our esteemed Hype Squad members. But I think you gotta, Fitz, you gotta unmute yourself first. And then I can mute you after that. And he's gone. Well, that was fun. Oh, then he's back. Come on.
I don't think you need to do.
I don't think I can just like. Oh wait, serve. Oh, hold on. Wait, try again. Okay, try again. Oh, wait. Really? Hold on. Hold on here. I got this. I got it. Oh, yes.
I think I figured it out.
Yeah, no, I gave you permissions, buddy.
There he goes.
Thank you. What's up,
There
y'all?
he is. Everyone, this is Fitz of the Fitzy of the Discord here at Hell's Trading Floor. So tell us, what's your favorite play?
Yeah, AMC.
Really?
No, I'm playing. It's GameStop. It's it is always GameStop.
I mean, I was very okay.
I was gonna say, what in God's name are
Yeah, no, it's GameStop. Yeah, I tend to watch the memes. Bed Bath and Beyond's looking pretty good though. Boule, you still in there?
You know it.
Yeah, it's coming back around.
Yeah, I seen that. So when I seen that trying to come up like that, I went on Cash App and just bought some fucking shares of AMC real quick just to see if I could make a quick flip on it. Because I just think they're tied together somehow. Don't ask me why.
Yeah.
It's just a foil hat thing.
Because they all are. Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Well,
definitely.
have you guys looked at BlackBerry too?
Yeah, BlackBerry is definitely moving, and so is Express.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Express is having a nice day, and it's holding up there too.
Well, BlackBerry is just so low right now. I feel
Yeah,
it's a good time to get into some, leap or lose, maybe.
Yeah, the crypto's looking pretty good. Loopring's having a good day.
Sure is. Real good day. I finally got some LRC.
Remember, Fitz, when we ran that shit all the way up to like $3? We killed that shit.
It was great. It was from like 60 cents to 3.20 or something. It was wonderful.
Yeah, that was badass.
Yeah, and I was like salivating, waiting to get in. Finally, I'm here.
Yeah, that's a good time.
I definitely bottom ticked it.
Yeah, I probably should have jumped out for a while or something, but it's turning around.
So what's your latest take on GME? Go ahead and lay it down. Give us all the good.
I know a lot of cool stuff's happened in the last week, right?
Yeah.
Like we got kind of an announcement with the 8K thing. It makes loopring interesting to me because they're not doing what I thought they were gonna do.
Why don't you break it down for the users that don't know what you're talking about?
Well, okay, so like IMX, Immutable, turned out to be GameStop's partner for like the NFT marketplace. So that was like a shock. So that was pretty interesting. And then it was supposed to be Loopring that I thought it was going to be Loopring with them. It didn't really turn that out that way. But I think GameStop is going to buy Loopring. That's what I think it's coming down to.
Is that what the 8K thing? Because I know I was watching you and Smell My Finger in the Discord talk about how they did mention Loopring, right?
Yeah, they said like they're going to be their sole partner except for Loopring or something along those lines. I can find it. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Maybe I didn't read that deep into it.
Which is a good thing. It's saying that Loopring's their partner.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to bring it up one more time. Ford, it is getting hit on the options chain, the $20 calls for 3-4. People seem to be, there's a lot of volume. There's a currently 3,800 open interest in today's volume. 12,000? That can't be right.
Oh, really?
Let's look at that on the flow.
I just can't
What
believe this. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. What do
That
those
was for
premiums
30
look like,
days.
Hogan?
Hold on. Let me get back to, got off my screen.
I thought you were going to say get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn.
It's only funny for me.
So, premium. I'm looking at a series of them today, all about, there's one for 8,000, 4,000, 4,000, 5,000, 7,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 5,000, 5,000. So probably something that's been broken up into multiple trades that's showing up like this. But yeah, it's volume today, 12,000 on a 3,800 open interest. So there's definitely interest in Ford at $20.
Hmm. And didn't you say what Crystal brought up this morning was just kind of like already known? That news story?
I wouldn't say it was already known. I actually didn't even get to find that specific article she referenced, but um, it was kind of already said in a different way of, hey, Jim Farley came out after earnings and said, hey, this is our biggest problem is chip shortages. So when that happens, you would expect production to slow. And so I guess there's now reports of seven different facilities that could be slowing production
Mm.
or shut down altogether, and possible labor layoffs, which is just, again, which is really a big disconnect in my mind right now. Of all these manufacturers seem to have labor problems, yet the government keeps saying that the labor force is strong. I don't see it.
Interesting.
Speaking of that, we have CPI numbers being released. I think it's next week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see
Let me
what.
check the Fed.
Yeah, DWAC's trying to make a big old candle there.
Ooh, BKKT about to break.
It's really hard to manage all these B tickers. It's like every one of them. BBIG, BKKT, BB, BBBY. I could go on. Let's talk about Beyond Meat.
That's why we give them names.
I know. Literally.
Yeah. We got Bobby, Biggie, Jimmy.
And Halloween. Amy.
Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy. I like the
Good
Bobby
old-
ones.
Good old Squirt. Remember her?
Oh, God.
Halloween Spirit.
Yeah, that's Spirit. Yeah, that was because of you, Dilly.
I
The
know.
whole time I was thinking it's a Halloween store.
I know. Well, I always thought of like Spirit Airlines or the Halloween Spirit stores. That, yeah.
All right, so I put
One-
two things. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, please.
I just put two things out that I found interesting. Like, they say GameStop will use Immutable X as the first layer 2 NFT integration by trading and minting other than Loopring. So that confirms that Loopring is definitely something to do with this.
Mm-hmm.
And then Loopring's founder retired. And then they said a whole bunch of stuff about more to come. So that's cool. And another thing is they put GME Entertainment. I put that on the second one. That's like a whole nother company. Or seems like it's going to be like a subsidiary. So that's interesting. There's a chance that that could be like their NFT portion of the company and release it on the blockchain as a tradable coin. So that would be awesome. And I think there's a possibility they could just buy Loopring and make it that. So
GameStop would be a coin?
Yeah, it'd be a coin and traded on the New York Stock Exchange. They go 1 in 1. And then that could mean it's an NFT, and that could mean MOAS. So
yeah, I hear that.
It'd be a share recall. And if we get a share recall, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll lay off the tinfoil for now.
No, it's all right. Bkkt is breaking out over 6, guys. For all those watching or listening. No, we like a little bit of tinfoil, you know? That's why you got promoted.
Sands is breaking out too. I know True Demon's fucking super excited about that. He's obsessed with Sands.
Oh, yeah. He is obsessed. I feel like it broke his heart a little bit for a while. Ooh, that's a really interesting.
But I mean, that shit happens. Like, we'll talk about a stock and, you know, we'll try to get some positions or whatnot, and then nothing happens, and then like a month or two later, the shit pops up. You're like, damn, only it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you and Biggie, BBIG. Boule. You love BBIG. It's true.
I do. I'm not even gonna lie. AMC and BBIG options it's like crack.
AMC just disappoints lately. Sorry, I won't do AMC.
No, it's yeah. We all feel it.
We should let Landy do it.
Yeah.
AMC caught a little bit. Just a little bit of tiny one. It's above 15. I like that. Only because I bought some shares to try to day trade. Ooh, yeah, nice little break. Ooh, Express. Damn, look at that volume on Express.
Yeah,
what's
Express.
going on? Ooh, AMC caught a good bid. There's something happening. Algo is trying to cover.
Oh,
look at that volume on Express. Damn, man.
GameStop,
Whoa,
bro.
GameStop. Memes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, jeez.
Pinche Fitz with the good luck charm on GME. Let's go.
Right. There's there's almost no volume right now either though. GameStop's at 1.3. Even AMC 25 million. That's pretty low. So I wonder maybe it'll come in. That was a good bar though.
Somebody wanted some. Damn, okay, Amy. Okay, Jimmy. Sins. The spy catching a bit. Look at Express. Jeez.
Do you think they're listening to us?
Where's his
I hope
volume
they
come?
are.
I do too.
I'm listening to
Whoa,
you.
whoa, whoa!
I'm sorry.
What did you guys do to my calls?
BBIG trying to catch a bid. It looks like it wants some. It wants to play.
Yeah, that was the biggest minute of the day for GameStop right there
Was it? Oh, yeah.
in volume. It was nice.
I just hate whenever I see these big ass bars and then you see a big ass sell bar after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does suck.
What's the spy doing? Let me open this up. Let's see what they're doing over there.
It'd be wonderful if GME starts going opposite SPY.
Oh yeah, I should not know we on to some. Let me see, spy.
Yeah, what's Spy doing?
Looks like coming up to the intraday high. 450.86, and then let's see what we got. Then after that, it looks like 458.65. I mean, that's a far fetch, but maybe 453 before then. But we definitely got the MACD crossed on the daily. Looks like there's some buying coming in, and we can hold that. We're gonna be all gravy, baby.
That'd be nice. I mean, we can go with SPY too as long as it's going up.
What's going on, bro? I trip out when I see this volume, and there's just like no reason whatsoever. I mean, I'm gonna take it. Don't get it wrong. But let's see. Any news? 39 minutes ago, GameStop. Ryan Cohen's vision is to create an ultimate destination new NFT partner. GameStop chairman Ryan Cohen, aka leader of the meme stock army. What? Apologies to AMC.
Leader of the meme stock army.
Has grand ambitions. The company says its new NFT marketplace partner. The default
All right.
is.
Share what you're looking at, Boule. Let me get a link.
Bkkt is like flying.
Yeah, it bounced off that BWAP on the 3-minute chart really nicely and picked up volume. Really nice candle. 22
Yeah.
traded candle, and now it's on its way to 675.
Immutable X co-founder Robbie Ferguson said on Yahoo Finance Live, when asked about Cohen's vision for GameStop, the one-stop ultimate destination in which everyone can come and trade their in-game owned items. Ferguson's team will help GameStop achieve that mission. The pair inked a deal whereby Immutable X, a blockchain platform, will build out GameStop's NFT marketplace.
Yeah, that's good. That's the new partner that we got. That's what I was talking about with them earlier. Yahoo Finance is sus as hell though.
Yeah, they are. Just like fucking what is that other one? Shit.
Motley Fool.
Seeking Outfit too. They be having some bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Market.
They always have like two names. Motley Fool, Market Watch. It's always like something like two names.
Someone with a lot of money just been has taken a bearish stance on GameStop, and retail traders should know. We noticed this today when big positions showed up publicly available options history that we track here on Benzinga.
Yeah,
I
that's
love.
fun.
Yeah.
Like 900. There was like about a $14 million put sold. Friday it was the 950s for January 2023. 174, I think, were sold. It's a bullish like item, and it's still there. It's not like they didn't even close it out. So somebody is betting on GameStop big.
Mhm. Okay, Spy.
Lead the way. BKKT. Let me check my calls that I got this morning on BKKT. Where you at? Oh shit! I'm up 118% on that shit.
I love you so much.
Fucking TD. I know he's eating too, boy, because I bought that like right before he bought his. Holy shit. What else do I got here? BT. Eh. But this BKKT, shit. I think I'm gonna have to get out of that.
Oh, Spy. Hello.
Ooh, yeah, SPY is finally breaking out of that. Let's go bring the rest of the market with you.
Let's.
Oh shit. GameStop looks like it wants another rip too. Buy signal just popped up on AMC's Weeble on the 5-minute. Uh-oh.
I like
Same.
those.
Uh-oh.
Dogecoin just broke over 17.
Don't even
What is that?
High of the week.
Dogecoin.
Never heard of it.
Wow,
What is
it's up 11% today.
Oh
That's
shit.
incredible.
Well,
Matic
That's an incredible
is up
move
too.
for a Dogecoin.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm not a Doge fan. I try to say that quietly though. I don't want Dave to hear.
I know, right? Oh. And
Yeah,
sorry to
what?
everyone.
I'm
I
just fucking staring at this GME chart. I already think this shit is about to pop.
yeah,
Coming into
I was smart about this one.
So we got to see if 584 to 587 access support for BKKT.
Okay.
Parasite was blown when it reached 618.
Okay. And a red candle.
Damn it.
Yeah, ugly. Not Express though. Express is still looking like it wants to do something.
Like a hot potato.
Oh yeah, it's right there.
Thank you, Michael. We really appreciate that.
Oh yeah, that is really sweet. Thanks, man.
What's the sweetness?
Michael in the YouTube chat made a comment that this is his new favorite stream because he loves our little group dynamic we have going on.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. That's
Thank
nice
you.
of him to say.
We love you. Thank you, Michael Guy.
I gotta say it, Oakham. I think you nailed it with Ford.
Yeah, so on Friday there was actually a lot of targeting of the $18 calls for 218, and that seems to be coming into fruition today. And I'm curious to see if these 18s are going to get sold out and rolled to 20s or further out. But yeah, this flow is just, no matter, I'm trying to play devil's advocate with myself right now and find a way on forward that doesn't make it look as bullish as it seems in my mind on unusual wells, but I'm just not really seeing anything bearish in terms of the options chain activity.
Yeah, I mean, and news-wise, you already got all the bearish news you could get. It seemed like it settled that floor at 1770, and that's where it bounced off now twice or three times actually in the 5-minute candle really well.
Mm-hmm.
And to whoever brought up KAVL earlier, that is also looking to make a new intraday high right now. Well, we got more flow coming through for CVNA. I know that came up earlier.
Oh my God, I'm reading these deleted messages.
I know.
Oh no.
I know.
Oh
Really interesting buy to open order on ET oil and gas. $9.50 puts for the 218 expiry. 15,000 volume on a little under 5,000 open interest. Interesting.
Yeah, I wonder because I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I just kind of popping out in my mind because I've been on this oil and gas thing, and just, you know, it all seems to be bullish. So when I see something like this, it kind of pops out to me, especially when there's open interest that's obviously being created.
That is a little odd because I wonder if you look back at that flow, because there was a lot of the 7, 8s, and 9s of calls purchased. So I wonder, and they're all for the same expiry. So I wonder if maybe it's like a hedge for their current position, because like there were a lot of them bought up within the last couple of weeks. That's what got me into ET in the first place. But yeah, like to your point, I mean, oil's continuing to rip, and I would assume it will, so I'm wondering why they would place that huge bet unless there's some info we don't know yet, of course.
I didn't know you were an ET.
Yeah, I think I got in it like January like 10th or something like that.
no. Oh, good. Chef Pew Pew's moderating the YouTube chat. Thank you for your service. Pew pew.
Jimmy is such a tease.
Yeah, it is.
Always.
It sure is.
And crypto's not stopping. BTC went over 44. Ethereum back up at 3180. Really wants to crack that 3200 level.
Matic.
Matic, yeah. Matic's
Over
kind of
two.
Lubric's competition.
Really?
Yeah, they're another layer or level 2 layer, whatever it is. Yeah, they do the same thing that Lubrin does.
Okay. Bkkt. Let's party. Mm.
I did not expect this to fucking move 40% today.
40%. No, I didn't either. I mean, I threw it in the dark pool, but like I didn't know. I should probably not say that on here. It's the name of my channel within the Discord that I put my plays in. It's not an actual dark pool.
Yeah, that was your $10 million buy in the dark pool that we saw, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
I have named my channel within the Discord Dilly's Dark Pool.
And today is a fucking good day.
They're gonna be like Dilly trades on the dark pool.
Bkkt. Wow. Double my fucking money.
You're still on those calls?
What was that, Lennox?
You're still on those calls?
Yeah, I had bought one this morning right before TD. I had picked up a 550 for February the 25th. And what did I pay? Paid 61 cents for it. Now it's $1.32. Up 117%. And it looks like it ain't gonna stop. Might get another pop right here. I'm loving that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Some of these small caps are getting moves. Check out MNMD.
Ain't that the
Med.
mushroom?
Yeah.
I thought there was didn't they come up with like psilocybin or some shit like that? Like they're like a
Wait,
big investor in that shit or something.
what's the ticker again?
MNMD.
That's so hard to understand. Yes. Oh, dang. What? What?
Now I understand why what do you call it? The military guys and everybody else uses those codes. So Mary, Nancy, Mary, Delta.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. Yeah.
Good
What's
job. Holy.
Holy mother of booty.
Yes, Martin. We were speaking about that earlier regarding that acquisition they're trying to do. So it's all hearsay and whatever they posted online. So it seems like more of a PR thing that they're trying to do to boost up their own shares. Now, I don't doubt that they're actually willing to go that way. We looked at the free amount of money that they have. So they have about $100 million that they can offer, but they do have about a $300 million cash secure within that merger that they are not able to touch yet. So if they do decide to really give that to Joe Rogan to get him over to come on to Rumble, they will need to kind of finalize those terms in order for the acquisition to take place.
Yeah, that seems like he probably has a contract where he can't do that.
I think it's a great PR play from Rumble.
Oh, yeah. Sorry to interrupt. I completely agree. So smart. Especially
Not
being
like
a company where you have influencers like Matt Kors who retweets it and stuff, like just brilliant.
just saying, if Joe Rogan ever heads over to Rumble, a collaboration between Matt Kors and Joe Rogan seems likely possible now.
That is very interesting.
Spy
Okay.
took a hit. Spy took a hit. BBIG. Sins took a hit. Hopefully it's just a small hit so we can get back up to 451.
Cat Martin is asking any unusual whales activity for CFBI.
Let me take a look.
And
Thanks,
yes,
Martin.
and yes, no, most of us do have our positions still. Some of us have a lot of conviction on the play. Actually, have a lot more shares that we bought since the dip. Um, and we're not playing calls as much. Some of us do have leaps on Prog as well. But yeah, the majority of us that are still in the play are bullish for Prog for a long term.
Oh yeah, I'm in Prague. I just don't think about it most of the day because I'm just here with it.
I'm about to get out of my Bkkt. I'm not be able to watch this go down like that. I'm up 125%. Better not be greedy.
I commend you, brother. I really like that you just said that and you're doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I get a feel like as soon as I hit this button, I kind of feel like I messed up. And see it happen. I gotta feel. Oh well, fuck it. I mean, it is what it is. Dude. I took my profit. Now the only reason I did that is because now I want to look at some prog leaps.
Jesus Christ.
So let's see. I'm gonna check out some January's 2023. You see, that's cheap as hell, bro. $64. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. And if I want, I just convert that to shares. But $64 is not bad. You can get a $3 call for $50 for January the 20th, 2023. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna get one of these. I'm gonna grab the $2. It's 63, but I'm gonna put 65 just so I can get the fill.
And as far as CFVI's flow, put call ratio is 0.33, about 98,000 calls to 32,000 puts purchased. The premium is 56% bullish, 44% bearish. A lot of the orders placed today, I have my limit set at 50 grand, and they're all pretty much bullish, aside from a few here and there. Size greater than open interest. This is for selling puts for May, but nothing that really stands out to me as being. There was one here buying the 15 call for April 14th. 173,000 spent on that. So yeah, a little bit of bullishness there. That was also on the ass side. So. But nothing too crazy. Definitely bullish.
I definitely like this forward play. I want to try to catch that gap fill up to the $20 mark. So I'm gonna grab a March 4th, $19. It's only $50. I could take my Bkkt winnings and buy some of that, but I'm definitely gonna get some of that. I got filled. Awesome. Ford it is. I'm a Ford guy. What can I say?
Spy falling through VWAP.
Yeah, I really like Ford. Ford looks good. I really like Ford. Wow. Spy, don't start your shit, buddy.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Boulay.
Don't start. Do not.
It looks like it's gonna bounce. Express is still holding. It hasn't moved from 385 as SPY was falling.
No, I did not say foreplay. I said Ford play.
Who said that?
Big Shot and Tony both are like, what? Foreplay? Where? What? Where? Send the link.
I'm a fool. That's funny.
DWAC
Yes,
took a
yes.
little bit of red. That's interesting.
Oh, that was a nice little hit on DWAC.
So did PHUN, but it looks like maybe it's turning back. I don't know. Not an analyst. That butter gif, that's so funny.
What are you doing, SHIB? SHIB caught itself with a 32.50. If it don't catch itself right here, it's gonna go back down again to the 31.40. I think it'll catch itself here. Bitcoin looking kind of strong.
Whoa, DWAC, what's going on, buddy?
It caught a piece of the SPY.
Is SPY dumping too? Yeah, a little bit.
Took a
Selling off a bit.
Took a little hit.
Ooh, DWAC is really, whoa. What you doing, buddy?
And so did PHUN.
Yeah, wow.
And I mean, I like DWAC and I like, PHUN. I like when people make money, but that's just too volatile for me, man. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
unpredictable, man.
I'm cheering y'all on, but I can't fuck with that no more. It's just
It dumped. Good job, Boulay. Looks like you got out at the right time.
Whoa, KAVL is going, wow.
for real, right? I got lucky on that. KAVL is squeezing. What's KAVL?
Yeah, that shit's moving. Someone brought it up earlier on stream. I can't remember who.
Oh,
But
it is running, Jack. It's pumping.
I think that was wasn't it? Pew Pew. Pew Pew.
All the shares only. You can't get no options.
Oh, really?
whoa.
One of those.
New options. But it sure got some fire under there. That's for sure.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
When that,
Wow.
within just the past 2 minutes since that DWAC dip happened, so many call purchases came in from the floor on the ass side. But I'm curious if these were sold and bought back, or no, they look like, because this one's buy to open 129K. Yeah, a lot of flow just came through for DWAC on that dip. I'm curious to see what's going to happen after this.
I still got $40 to spend. What do I want to buy?
Stop looking at AMC.
Stop.
I'm actually thinking about grabbing some BlackBerry calls. I'm pretty sure those are cheap. You know me, I like the cheap stocks. Damn, BlackBerry ain't so cheap anymore. What happened? Yeah, see? $40 for a 750 for March the 4th on BlackBerry.
It's only 20 cents out of the money.
I like BlackBerry.
Fabio.
It'll move. If the memes start going, BlackBerry will go.
Yeah, I should have just sat with my money today that I won, but I'm on a buying frenzy. Fucking Bkkt printed for me. That shit fucking printed. Shit.
Demonetized.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta watch
That
it,
wasn't me. That was me.
Damn it.
Wow. That's
TD's gonna be like, so how did? Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just looking at the candles and the downticks on PHUN, DWAC.
if they can get volume to match that red candle, that is gonna move, Jack. Like move.
The SPY is also, yeah, the SPY is also taking a huge hit. So if you take a look at BKKT among those four, because we were watching BKKT, PHUN, DWAC, and the SPY, BKKT is the only one that is kind of holding that level.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
It's just funny because like even after that huge dump, DWAC is still green on the day by 3.8%.
Yeah.
Move so much.
How much time we got? 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Express. Shit. Do I have any
Just
left?
stuck. 385. Oh, there we went up a cent. But that's doing good compared to SPY.
Yeah, it's 20. It's $20. Do I have 20 left? It's $20 for a February 18th $4 call. I like Express. I'll take it. I'm already capped out. I can't buy no more. I'm over here acting like I hit the lotto with BKKT.
I'm getting into some Ford.
Yeah, I definitely had to get in Ford, man. I'm wanting to get that gap fill that it has. It
Yeah.
looks so good. It looks like it looks too easy for Ford. But that is a nice little gap fill. Just as soon as it fills that gap, I might just get out of it. The SPY caught itself. BKKT. And you still want to run, don't you? I need to start doing this thing where once I sell my position, don't look at that freaking ticker again.
Mm.
Because it lures me in. It just keeps calling me, man. It keeps calling me.
Have you seen that movie Frozen?
Yeah.
Who has
Just
Yeah.
gotta look.
Now I'm excited. What?
Just gotta let it go.
Oh
God.
God, don't
Yeah.
even. I've never even seen it and I can't.
You haven't seen Frozen?
No, I don't have kids, man.
I've seen it once, but I've heard it like 20 times. Them playing it over there while I'm in my room.
Yeah, I got 3 daughters.
Yeah, you guys have
Yeah,
kids.
I've seen it a
Like you're
bunch.
acting like, oh, the girl in the chat hasn't seen Frozen.
No, I
No.
feel like everyone's seen Frozen, but I guess that's not probably the case.
Spy,
Yeah,
spy, spy.
yeah, yeah.
Why do you do this, Spy? Why? Tell me why you do this to me. I'm gonna sound like the
This
exorcist. Why do you do
this
this to
kind
me?
of sets up what Matt always said about Tuesdays, though, right?
Turn around Tuesday.
Yeah.
Turn.
Turn around Tuesday.
Yeah.
No,
So
no,
you guys
no.
know some retail traders sold out of DWAC at 92.12.
Okay. Thanks for playing.
I remember when I used to think like Power Hour was gonna be good. Just be like, oh, it's almost Power Hour.
I know.
Yeah.
That is funny. If you have a stake and somebody wants to poke AMC to do something, please do so.
Yeah, really. Just catch yourself already. Jeez. 12,000 shares at 289. What is it? Oh, he bought some PROG.
Who?
I was just looking in the chat. Somebody had bought like 12,000 shares.
Oh, dang. Dang.
DWAC
Now that's a player.
Truth Social delayed until the end of March.
Yeah,
You don't say. That's why they're mad about it.
But I do think it's a bit of an overreaction, to be completely fair, but who knows?
I completely agree. Unbiased opinion. I thought it seemed really like, come on, you're gonna release this in February. That's so soon. Come on.
Yeah, it seemed a little unlikely it would happen that fast, but yeah, it's weird that everyone's just I mean, I get it. It's quote unquote bad news, but I don't think this will hold quite this horribly. But who knows? I mean, it's still up $85, you know, just below where it opened.
Jalen, if I see you with your 11,000 shares of PROG, and that KAVL does got a nice little gap up from 280 to 445.
Yeah, I saw your questions in chat there, Fabio and Mike. Yeah, it looks like it was delayed, just I guess like the end of March or something like that.
Mike Gillen said, "What happened to DWAC?" Well, there's a buyer, there's a seller. Where there's a seller, there's a buyer.
I like that accent.
I tell you
It got whacked. That's for sure. It got whacked.
DWAC got whacked.
Yeah, but like that's kind of an overreaction for 1 month. Come on, they're gonna buy that right back up.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I don't
So
doubt
this
that.
might be an entry if you're really like long on the DWAC, looking for the whack for your entry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying just like I said, when that hit, I rarely see DWAC come up in the parameters because I usually have mine set to 100,000 and higher, but just in that last like 15-20 minutes, like almost half the orders I'm seeing are DWAC, and they're all green. So I mean, they're all buying calls that are deep in the money. Some of them are volume greater than open interest, which of course I assume could indicate that or I'm sorry, size. Or yeah, volume. Yeah, I think it'd be size. Volume greater than open interest would indicate they may be buying them back, but even still, that would indicate that they don't think it's gonna continue to sink. I would assume, but
Thank you, Captain.
Captain's log, February 7th.
Captain Catmores.
Cat's log. All right, we got about 17 minutes.
I am the captain now.
You what?
I said, look at me. I am the captain now.
Look at me.
I feel like we're gonna get in trouble after this. Like
From
Dad's
who?
gonna sit us down in a room. Like, this is what you guys can't do on stream.
I'll tell you what you can't do anymore is stream. You're never doing this.
Yeah, it's over. So they hit Bed Bath & Beyond pretty hard today. Well, they borrowed a lot of shares against them for sure.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, GameStop had like 250,000 borrowed. It's not that much compared to what they've been doing. So that's a little different. We'll see. Tuesdays are the days for GameStop. I'm excited. See what happens tomorrow.
Jonathan in the YouTube chat said, "This is why we can't have nice things."
Indeed. Indeed it is. Yeah, it's because Spy wrecks everything. What you doing, buddy?
Hey guys, in the
I was
YouTube
gonna say
chat,
that's
if you
that's
haven't,
J-Ruff.
oh, it is. Love that guy. If you haven't liked this video, please drop a like. I mean, if you dislike, just forget about it. And then, if you want to subscribe, that'd be cool too. Even leaving a comment is great.
Yeah. What she said.
Someone's supposed to smash some button, I think.
Oh, smash. We have 69 likes. Just everyone stop.
Perfect.
Oh,
Damn
70
it.
now.
Yeah, go right into the close. Just
71. Oh no.
over. Oh, someone was like, "Oh, I wasn't gonna like, but I'm gonna now." Just yeah.
Need one person to. Oh, never mind. I got it. Ooh, I got the screenshot.
He's like, I need one person on.
Oh no. I love that people are taking. Okay, one person like it. Everyone's scared.
Oh,
Here's an interesting little.
No, we can't get it. No. That's all right. Now just like it for, like, give it your actual opinion. Unless you dislike it, then just, don't do anything. Sit on your hands, please.
I'm sitting here looking at sends. It looks like it needs just 3 more cents to get to its intraday. They don't care about the SPY. Express don't care about the SPY either.
I was just
Neither
seeing
does
that.
Ford.
What'd you say, Lynn?
I said neither does Ford.
Did someone say Ford?
Yeah, because it said it doesn't care about the SPY. But it was just my screen that had frozen. I was still looking at it at 1808. I'm like, damn, this thing hasn't moved at all.
Oh my god, that's even worse for Occam's. His ears perk up. He's like, someone say Ford? And then he's like, oh, my screen is frozen.
A little side note to Dutch Brothers that we were talking about this morning. I just happened, we've been talking about it. I just happened to get in my email after lunch a request to bid 6 new Dutch Brother locations in the DFW area, which is interesting because right now building material costs are so damn high. Usually when jobs go out to bid, they're probably 6 to 9 months out. So I'm wondering if somebody, if Dutch Brothers is looking at building cost materials and kind of recognizing a entry point to get into more retail space and to build structures and add to their real estate portfolio.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Oh, it's nice to see Match Quartz is back.
What'd you say?
GME went green. Express took a little pop.
Yeah, I saw that.
Every little move like that. After I buy my calls, I gotta look at them just to see what it did. Nice. Noise,
Yeah,
noise.
Express is going opposite.
That's so funny.
This dude stay from the Ford play. You mean the Ford play?
Okay, so spy news. 12:48. U.S. President Biden currently holding joint press conference with German Chancellor Scholz. U.S. President Biden says if Russia makes choice to invade Ukraine, U.S., Germany, NATO ready to act.
Oh shit! I mean, all crap.
Here we go again. Oh, Spy getting some green. Did they say something good?
I'm telling you,
Apparently that's good.
War.
Some people like war, bro. I'm telling you. I don't know
They're
why.
like,
They
we
just
might go to war, but the good news is we already won, though. Like, it's already done with. We didn't talk about it. It's like, oh, great. I'm confused now. I should probably pull up. Are they speaking currently?
Oops.
It seems so. Those two news just came over the wire right now. 12:48, 12:49.
be able to see it pop to 368.
I like that you said came over the wire like that. It seems like, I don't know, cooler.
Instant news brought to you by Landis.
Yeah.
You need like the whatever.
Yes. Beep, 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 beep. Came over the
Yeah,
wire.
there you
Isn't
This
that
just
like a
in.
telegram?
Beep, 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 beep.
go.
Well, it's coming over the wire.
Yeah, like on the news, when breaking news happens, there's like a little noise behind the person.
That's the wire, Holmes.
I thought the wire was that thing that during World War II the people would have to cable the wires from one side to the other.
Yeah, I think it is. Like you're talking about like
That's what it is, right?
yeah, sending information over the wire, like telegraph wire, stuff like that.
Morse code.
I think that's where it originated. I don't know. I'm sure it's we can
Listen,
Google that.
we're sounding dumber by the second.
Hey, we know stonks.
We know stonks.
We know
Maybe not.
stonks. So is it a good time to average down on PROG or should wait a bit more? I just bought a leap. I mean,
Beep, 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 beep.
that's just me. I bought a leap for January 2023. And I'll convert it to shares if I really, really want. Dilly
That's
dilly
really up to
molly.
you, though. This isn't financial advice, but
None. We're just gamblers.
Where is Spy going?
I realized it was going the wrong way.
Yeah, it's like wait a minute.
beep, 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 beep.
Definitely taking a boo boo.
Sorry, I'm trying to do that every time Landis talks.
Ooh, Sins only needs 2 more cents.
Like when he comes on, there should be like typewriters in the background too.
Yeah.
You know, like ding, like he's in a newsroom.
Sorry. I love puns.
Ooh, Sins is gonna pop. 368 intraday high. What are we looking at next? Let's see what we got here. $4. $4. Nice move, Sins. I've waited since April of 2021 for Sin stocks to finally take off. This has been an unbelievable last few days. I'm up 94%. Sheesh.
Nice.
I'm killing it. Yeah, I see $4 next for Sins. We got 4 minutes. Anybody throwing in your last trades?
Dang.
Paul Wynn. Sin's about to come up to major resistance, former support line. I do agree. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw the link to our Discord in chat in case any of y'all wanna hop in.
Hang
Join
out with us. So normally we just hang out pretty much all day and talk like this. For some reason, we're on here talking like this. So if you thought this was fun, you found us entertaining, or
And
you
we
just
do
want to be our friends, like, come on in. Stay a while.
be our guest, be our guest.
Ooh, BT took a little dumpy do.
Oh, Sans.
Yeah, Express wants to do this. Let's go.
Yeah.
Finish the day. There he is.
Pop. See, let me look at my Express calls. Just bought that shit. A whole 10%.
Oh, let's get 4. That'd be nice to get to 4 today.
Oh, Sans. Don't know how to act. That shit might move that stuff might move in the after hours.
Good
So guess who's getting hurt?
Got it.
Bro, we're already demonetized. It's fine. We just gotta delete this video at the end of it.
So at the end of the day, Facebook dropped another $12, 5%. So Melvin Capital, if you're listening, haha.
Gotcha.
Oh, Express 15%. Like that. I really think this Ford car that I got, I really think this Ford play is gonna. This Ford F-O-R-D play.
Yeah.
Do something.
It really does sound like that, though.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
When you just said that, I didn't really hear it before, but when you say it like fluidly, like naturally, it does. Yeah, for sure. Oh, I didn't realize on our YouTube thing it has the seconds with the clock. That's great.
Who's running in after hours?
Bobby.
Not me.
Bed Bath and Beyond. They like to move in after hours.
SHIB.
SHIB.
That's it.
I just got a reversal buy signal on SHIB.
Really? Told you. Visit my dark pool.
It just popped up, like literally just right now. All right, well, guys, as usual, I gotta go feed my doggies. They are hungry. I do appreciate everybody who joined today. Hopefully, we can do it again. But to continue with our foolishness, you can join the Discord. Link in chat.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for coming in and hanging out. We had a good time. A couple bumps in the road, but I think we're doing good.
Yes, sir. Kat, you did an awesome job, dude.
Yeah, way to go, Kat.
Made for this.
Yeah, nice job. Nice job. Good job.
That's
Good
super
job, you
hard.
two, dude.
Thank you, Fitz, for coming and hanging out with us.
Yeah, I have
And
fun.
Fet always for coming through with the hot news off the wire.
Hell yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
Awesome. Well, guys, I'll talk to you
All
in a little bit. Appreciate it, and y'all have a good one.
All right, man.
Me
See ya.
too. Bye, guys.
Later,
Yeah, I'm
Pat.
out too later. I'll have a good one. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely, man. And to everyone on stream, thanks for joining as well. All that good stuff. And you guys have a great rest of your evening.